Don't make your living selling other people's books when you're trying to write your own. It seems brilliant at first. Immerse yourself in your craft, get a sense for what's popular, gather moments of inspiration from the unassuming corners of the world. But immersing yourself in anything eventually takes its toll. Shit. You'd think a recurring nightmare would eventually get less, I don't know, nightmarish. I need to take a break, get out of this room for a bit. Seems appropriate that I'm staying in a room as disheveled as... No way I'm getting back to... Small town hotel art at its ugliest. Hasn't been the most successful sales trip so far, but hey, this town might want the whole pile. There are more cigarette butts on the floor than there are. Judging by the state of my room, I don't want to... Healthier than the one in my room. Can't see much at this hour. I think I passed by this view on my way in a... There's a do not disturb sign on the door. Not sure if anyone's staying... Healthier than the one in my room. Town maps. Hello? Harvey Green, room 3. Do you have a...
That's odd.
People don't usually ask.
You're not in the...
Maybe the morning guy forgot to ask. So...
On the standby.
Stand's empty.
Well then, guess
so.
no problem.
The Leonard Bacher Award. Who's Leonard Bacher?
I am. Now...
Looks like...
Well, if it isn't the traveling writer, welcome to Villa Ventana.
Have we met?
Oh, no, but I saw your suitcase, and since it sounds like you are indeed a writer...
Who's Oswald?
Oh, a most charming and riveting storyteller. In fact, he lives just a few doors...
Thanks, miss.
Do tell him Gladys says hello.
Where are you visiting from?
Oh, about 5 blocks, give or take.
You live here? Why are you staying in a hotel?
Young man, vacationing is about mindset. You've traveled much farther than me to be here.
Good point. You're looking elegant. Maybe too...
Oh, I know, dear. Sadly, this filthy excuse for a hotel.
Give it a rest, Gladys.
I'll give it a rest when you learn how to brew a halfway decent
Crazy old...
You love me.
Take care. Little touches like this. Those are some nice bags. Locked. The evening air is perfect. I'll give... It's been here at least as long as I have. Hotel. Old neglected barrels and crates. Old neglected barrels and... Exercise extreme caution when... Why? Why? Was there a storm recently?
Coming up next on Among the Shadows, murder most foul.
New radio drama. Haven't heard of this one.
And what role will recent arrival Harvey Green play in these troubling events?
Wait, what? Hey, who's in there? How do you know my name? Oswaldo? This isn't funny. I'm going inside. Hello? This looks abandoned. Wait a second, so who's listening to the radio? And where is the radio? It sounds like it's locked. Did Oswaldo board up his... It's filthy. Was there a struggle here? The wall is covered in newspaper clippings, pictures, but why is there a crossword puzzle in the middle here? And what are these paper scraps stuck around it? Hello? Besides the stranger in your... I think it's broken. The radio's somewhere in this... Who locks a running... There's gotta be more to this than just a... The remaining letters spell Telltale Heart. In that story, the narrator hides a body under the floor. I hope Oswaldo didn't consider that a source of inspiration. Doesn't sound like the radio's... There's a crease in the corner. Am I really... Huh? Something down there is reflecting light from the window. It's a key. Who locks a running radio? This looks like it fits.
Hold it. Don't move. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Good. Who are you? What's your name?
My name is Harvey Green.
What business?
Books. I sell books. I have a car.
Slowly. What's all this on the wall? What have you...
Nothing. No, I don't know.
Bullshit.
It's true. I've been in here for just a few minutes. I've been in town less than a day. Whatever's on that wall, it must have taken weeks.
Let's say I believe you. Why are you in here?
The radio was on. I heard it from outside. I could have sworn a voice on it spoke my name.
Mr. Green, have you been drinking?
No, I swear.
Shame. Guess you're just crazy. Mr. Green, do you have any knowledge of Oswaldo's current whereabouts?
No, Sheriff.
Then I have a missing person on my hands. Listen to me. I don't know what the hell's going on in this room. I do know that if people caught wind, it'd cause a town-wide panic. So you and I are gonna make a deal. I let you walk straight back to your hotel, and you tell no one about what you saw. Say a word or skip town, and I personally escort you to a jail cell. Do we understand each other?
Yes, Sheriff.
Good. Now get out of here.
Shit. Breaking into a house? What was I thinking? Am I losing it? No, I swear I heard my name coming from in there. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have. And even if I did, I couldn't have imagined all that other stuff I saw in there. I can't just sit in here and ignore it. For starters, this is the only interesting thing that's happened in months. Can't imagine plan. Seems appropriate that I'm staying. My nerves are too Hasn't been the most, but hey, small town hotel.
Enjoying your stay, dear?
I dropped by Oswald.
Oh, lovely, dear.
He was...
You creative types are always...
Take care. He doesn't seem too keen. It's been here at least... Ah, hey there, little fella. Where are you off to? Welcome to Villa Ventana. Window? I feel like a... Good evening, officer.
Evening, Mr.
My name's Victor Hugo. I'm a tourist.
A tourist? Well, welcome to Villa...
What happened in there?
I'm afraid I can't comment on that.
As in crime?
Well, that's what the sheriff's gonna figure out in the morning. I probably should...
Is it safe for me to be out at this?
Are you keeping out of the crosswalk over there? Then you're fine.
What's so dangerous?
I wish I knew. Almost every time we're called out, it's because...
If that crosswalk's so dangerous...
We submitted a request to...
Why didn't they do anything?
They did.
Any chance I could take a look inside?
Aspiring mystery writer?
How did you...
Suspenders.
Right.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hugo. You're just gonna have to use your imagination.
You sure I can't...
I'm sure, Mr. Hugo. Sure.
Officer, I think I hear scream...
I do appreciate your
It's faint, but I'm sure it...
Mr. Hugo...
Are you really not hearing the screaming? It sounds like it's coming from...
Please don't take this the wrong... But our town does have a world-famous...
What's that supposed to...
Nothing, Mr. Hugo. Stay safe.
Just a typical... Huh. It's a little beat up, but it's in one piece. Maybe I could clean it up and sell it. I don't see anyone in there. Sumptuous garments. Plenty of space in there. Wonder if they even realize. I shouldn't venture too far. Haven't heard any trains so far. Whoa! What the hell was that? No way. I don't know what...
What can I do for you?
An enormous creature jumped out at me at...
Ha! First,
This was no deer.
like a deer.
Totally silent.
Like a deer.
You don't understand. It...
Relax, Mr. Hugo. You're not the first to get spooked. I promise the deer will leave you alone if you give them the same courtesy. Stay safe.
No, they don't want... This guest wouldn't mind a bit of tidying, right? the housekeeper's cleaning up in there. These are all still wet. These are all... They're for washing clothes. They're for washing clothes. Looks like it hasn't been on for a while. Clean and dry. Ooh, some of these are sharp. Might help me close a sale or two while I'm here. I'll stick with what I'm... Great, now the mannequin's dressed better than I am. Old neglected... This should look like the real deal to that cop. Here goes nothing. Shit, that wasn't supposed... Oh, God, what have I know this man. From my...
Oh, good Lord! Did you see what happened, Mr. Hugo?
I didn't. I heard a crash, and,
This damn crosswalk! Sign's useless! Get back to your hotel, Mr. Hugo. I'll call an ambulance.
Yes, officer. I need to steer clear of him right now. I just wanted to get into that house. If I keep it down, hopefully he won't eat. The radio should still be in that desk. Time to take a look. There it is. And it's turned off? How? Whatever, I need to find that station.
No light, no shadows, Oswaldo. No light, no shadows. No light, no shadows. No light, no...
Coming up next. You are next.
No, it's happening. I have to warn Lena.
What did I just... That was him. He was right in front of me, and that thing just took him. What did you find, Oswaldo? Oswaldo's diary. There's several references to a Lena. Must be the same Lena he mentioned in that vision. Wherever she is, I have to find her. I imagine it'll be easier than finding Oswaldo. Did the radio cause my vision of Oswaldo? How? No wonder Oswaldo was trying to see. Was there a struggle? I think it's broken. Old, tattered, and crusty. Ugh. Classic bathroom sink. The sweet, sweet. Top of the hill tours. We look down on the competition.
Evening, friend. Care for a motor tour?
Motor tour?
Like a regular tour, but with a little something.
You mean a motorcycle?
Bingo!
What's the tour route?
Ride up Ventana Peak. Highest point in the area.
And then back
down?
You're kidding.
Yeah, just...
Are you sure that thing's safe?
You kidding? Villa Ventana's, besides the deadly and gruesome car.
Oh, there...
You didn't hear it? It was a blocker, so couldn't tell whose car it was. I thought all the talk about that crosswalk was superstition.
Do you know a person named...
Lena?
Okay. Where does the tour go again?
Ride up Ventana Peak.
All right.
Great.
I'm strapped at the moment.
By any... Then...
I'm good for now.
You're missing out.
Not too impressed with the town's... It's an old handwritten journal. This last page. I think I'll hold on to this. It's just as cluttered. A complete mess of... If this room used... It's the first construction paper settlers or historical documents from the town. Wonder if they're replicas? An old treasure map. It's a dusty wax statue of some old Ugh, sticking to my finger. It's a badly printed replica of the original. Wait, did they really put "Don't eat the mushrooms" in their founding document? Jaunty. Looks like it reeks absolute. Somebody was in a bad mood on picture.
Restrooms for city employees.
What?
Then why on earth did you...
Is this City Hall?
Last I checked.
When was that?
When my shift started, about...
Has a man named Oswald...
Not recently enough.
Late?
He checked out a pile of old newspapers from... I made it very clear that he... Haven't seen him since. Cheap bastard probably used...
I'm in town for work and...
Uh-huh. The cabinet jammed with unsorted...
I don't know. The building looked big.
If you're that desperate for something to do, don't bother telling me the exhibits are...
Where was that museum?
Literally...
I'm looking for the...
Credentials?
I beg your pardon?
All requests from municipal residential... I need proof. So...
Oh,
I'm sure...
Listen, I'm not looking for anything top secret.
No credentials. Later.
What'll you have?
What do you got?
Hot dogs?
Anything else?
Things that go on hot dogs?
How eclectic.
Nah, think I'm all out of eclectics.
Selling a lot of hot...
Not yet. Waiting for folks. After a few rounds, these things go straight...
Isn't it about time to watch?
Hell no. If I look clean, the hot dogs look...
Hey, is there a woman in town named...
Lena? I don't see her too often.
Do you know where she lives?
Sure don't. Someone over there...
Right. One hot dog.
That'll be $3.
I'll,
Then I'll,
Anything I...
Got a few expired.
How expired?
Sir?
Just give me the damn pack. Vino Venta. If I had any money on me, then... The most worked up you'll ever see adults get. The upstairs must be... If you aren't the one loading the dice, they're...
Cashing in or out?
Cashing in.
Excellent. Money... You do...
Oh, no, of course.
Cashing in? Very... I will be here.
If you aren't the one... Hungry House Cafe. Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph, don't be rude to the...
Encouraging to see at least...
Good evening. We are. There's a read, please.
Thank you.
Yes?
My name is Harvey Green.
McGinty?
I believe they haven't, ma'am.
How are the what?
Lukewarm.
Not surprised. You'd like to sell to me.
Green.
Bring your samples along tomorrow and
I appreciate it.
Oh, Pamela's fine.
Pamela.
Was there any...
Move a lot of books?
Can't complain. Business...
Only bookstore in town.
Others pop up now and then.
Do you do anything special?
Oh, plenty. We also have a... I bring them in for reading. Later tonight, a local critic will be reading... Ever heard of him? Brilliant writer, but...
Yeah, I've heard of him. And...
Feel free to browse.
I happen to be a bit of an author.
Oh, you must forgive me if you have something...
Oh. Low price, low price, lower quality. Aww. It's closed for now.
Tonight, the latest novel from Paul Frey as...
Decent selection, but a bit...
Sorry, pal.
I'm obviously not driving.
You sure can't.
Well, people here sure are private.
Aw, sleeping.
Wonder how long these have been. Ugh, I can smell it from here. House for sale. Hello? Does any house in this town have people in it?
This one does now.
What the
Fosco Moretti, realtor, licensed and accredited. And to whom do I have the pleasure of showing this magnificent piece of real estate?
Oh, I am not in the market for a...
Oh, ho, ho. Everybody's in the market, my friend. Some of us are just standing a little closer to the register. Your name?
Harvey.
Well, I have to say, Mr. Harvey, seeing you here in this immaculately tiled parlor, I see a man of purpose. Am I wrong?
I have a job, if that's what you mean.
Not a job, Mr. Harvey. A calling, a yearning from within. You, Mr. Harvey, you aspire.
I suppose I'm writing a...
An author? My God, I stand in the presence of a modern-day Hemingway.
You know he's still alive, right?
Mr. Harvey, you must agree that every great writer... Where do you currently do your...
I travel a lot for work.
Hotel rooms? Oh, so No, that won't do at all.
Is a house.
But not just any house.
This house.
This house?
Okay, I'm definitely not buying this house, and
I understand, Mr. Harvey.
Thank you.
You just need a little more time to see what I see.
Which is?
That you and our sleepy little town are destined. And when you come to that realization,
I promise you'll be the first to know. I guess the bar is...
Much more for you.
What do you mean?
Your torso extends above it. I'm afraid that's locked.
If it's empty...
Well, at the previous open house at Devlin, had half the town out looking...
The usual kitchen. Ooh, oven.
Works just the same.
I suppose that's true. Why does that teacup have...
You really... That teacup is in fact a mate, for drinking the delectable herbal beverage of the...
Huh.
It's always a...
Closet looks a...
An optical illusion. This closet features no... I was almost inclined to...
I'm not so sure.
A skeptic. Just one side of this closet with space to spare. Goodness, if this closet has walls, I for one can't...
Someone left some lotions and...
Might we proceed?
For now,
Splendid. Please don't... Those goods are reserved for...
It's a...
Schlegelman upright, yes. What gave it away? The understated...
I was just...
Ah.
A bunch of picture frames.
Ready and waiting to...
If I go up there, the... I'm having trouble
Say no more! Voila! Why, I... What in the... Mr. Harvey, the door appears...
Uh-oh, it's really stuck.
Not to worry. Try sliding this into the latch.
It's not working. Hold tight. I'm gonna go get help.
Oh, all right. Please do hurry, Mr. Harvey. Spacious though it is, I fear I failed to inspect this closet for bugs and such.
I'm not much for cigars. I can't see much of it.
William Morgan, MD?
Evening, sir.
Evening.
At your service. Evening,
What is this?
Sir, you stand at the
The what now?
It's a hoity-toity hunting club.
Can I take a look?
At the moment, however, in a few hours' time, if you care to explore...
Got it.
At your...
Big gate for an Reward for information leading to the capture of Vinny the Hat DeLuca. What kind of nickname is the Hat?
Nothing to see. It sounds like something's back there. Ah! Nothing but garbage. Here you are,
This doesn't look like you.
I've...
Ha! You've had work.
Ouch.
Listen, I'm sure. How about you go return that? And I don't.
Yep. I need something to stick it on there. Ketchup wouldn't stay on there. It's a sticky wax statue. This wax isn't quite sticky enough to... Matches wouldn't be enough to melt this. Can't say it's my... The usual... A beat-up old up. The stove's lit. The stove's lit. I doubt the locals would look too kindly. Your pointing day. I've stuck the wax to the back of the photo. I'll consider it a minor miracle. Found my badge. It was under my bed.
Hand? Was that really so?
The address of a woman named
Last name?
Not sure.
Typical. It's always something with these guys. Lucky for you, there's only one Lena in our records. You have a map? There you go. And hey, what a coincidence, it's finally quitting time.
Wait, which side of the street is... Never mind, I'll figure it out. Oh, I should have held on to that umbrella. I better hurry. This has to be the place. Seems obvious now that I'm here. I don't see anyone around, including the sheriff. Time to get some answers. Hello? Lena? No one's here, as usual. This looks new, at least compared to everything else in here. Drafty and unremarkable.
Relatives of Lena's, maybe? It looks custom-made. There's a Another radio. Only one way to find out. Now, where are you, Lena?
Help! Let me go! I can't help you! I see strands. And something's coming. Something's coming to kill us all! Harvey! Help!
Lena, she was tied up and tortured by those creatures. What are they? They were made of darkness, like the arm that grabbed Oswaldo. Why were they tormenting Lena? Did she do something to anger them? And wait, why did Lena cry out for help to me? How did she even know my name? No, I refuse to leave another abandoned house with more questions than I came in with. Keep talking, radio. Show me where they took her.
No light, no shadows. Can't be right. Move faster.
Lena, it's the sheriff. Please open the door. We know you're home. We got another noise complaint. We're coming inside.
Jesus. Lena, what is all this? Doctor?
Very concerning. We must bring her in for observation.
Lena, please come with us. It isn't safe for you here alone.
No, you're doing exactly what they want.
What who wants?
You can't see it, but you're helping them. You're killing me.
Lena, we're helping you. We're going to protect you from them, I promise.
Ivan, if you would.
No, wait, please, no! No!
The sheriff was here. He took Lena. Or at least his doctor friend did. But wait, the sheriff caught me in Oswaldo's house after he was here. He'd already seen the symbols on Lena's wall when he saw Oswaldo's. He must have made the connection, and now he's desperate to keep things quiet. Is that really just to avoid a town panic? Or does he know something? It doesn't matter. Either way, I need to stay clear of him and find Lena. And that starts with paying the doctor a visit. I'll stay out here. Bad enough that I'm in this house at all. It's locked tight. I don't even know what this building is. Fugitive at large, Sammy Pillow Fight Marina. There's no way I'm for. Keep out. I don't want to go. Whoa, look at the size of this place. It could probably fit everybody in the whole town.
Welcome to Whitestone. May I help you?
Is this a hospital?
Technically, it's a psychiatric sanatorium.
Seems big for such a small town.
We treat referrals from all over. Something about thin mountain air, promoting cognitive wellness.
Have to admit I'm skeptical.
You and me both. Sorry, what was it you needed again?
No offense, but this place is creeping me out a smidge.
Just a smidge?
How do you stand to work here?
The pay's decent because nobody else wants to do it. Plus it's quiet. Well, most of the time.
Who's in charge here? Can I talk to them?
Are you a member of the press? Relax. The answer is no either way.
Then why did you ask?
Different flavors of no.
I believe there's a patient here I need to talk to.
You believe?
No, I know there's a patient.
What's the name?
Lena.
What is your relationship to the patient?
Family. Family friend.
And what is the patient's visitor code?
Visitor code?
All patients have an associated visitor code that's provided by their referring physician.
Oh, right. Who's that again?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not authorized to disclose sensitive medical information.
Yeah, that makes sense. Remind me why you won't let me see Lena?
To visit a patient, you need their visitor code. The referring physician should have it.
Right. Thanks.
Have a tranquil day.
It stopped.
The ambient ticking of a clock was unnerving to our guests.
Yes, I'm sure it was the clock that was doing that. The sanatorium's founder, maybe?
It is. And shortly after construction...
That's disquiet. Where's this go?
The break room.
Is it as terrifying as the...
For the most part. Excuse me.
Right. I don't think it could look more foreboding. I've already taken... What the?
Careful there. Floor's a little slippery.
Slippery? This place is completely flooded. If I slip, I might drown.
Now that'd be something to see.
They're all set to different times.
Looking for a clock?
Why is it so dark in here?
Fuse is blue. Happens every time.
Every time? Isn't that...
Oh, just inconvenient. Can't pick up any replacements till tomorrow.
Everything's drenched in here.
It's been raining, silly.
We're inside, silly.
I have a gigantic leak in my roof that I haven't bought.
Well, that clears things up. Silly. You made all these, huh?
Every one. Well, except the watch I'm wearing. Keeps me humble.
There's such different sizes. Doesn't that make it tricky?
Not really. Clock's just a circle that tells time. What's it matter how big the circle is?
I guess you're the expert. Every clock in this place shows a different time.
Well, of course they do. How else are customers gonna know that my clocks can handle every possible minute of every possible hour? You want them to stand around and wait all day?
I, guess not.
Hurry back.
They're all set to different... A variety of attractive wrist... They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there.
I don't see the point.
I'll grab a handful. I won't get too far without a paddle. Bay Lighthouse. Yep, Nobody's inside. It's still attached to the boat with... Looks like it's... Willis the Knife Halloway. Huh. Kinda expected something.
Mr. Green.
Sheriff, funny running into you here.
Yes. What are the odds I'd be at the police station? Step up to the window, please.
You're looking well. Armed.
Why are you here? Did you have something you wanted to tell me?
Tell you? Like what?
Like the real reason you're in town? Or the real reason you were inside Oswaldo's house? Just examples, really.
No, Sheriff, I told you the truth. There's nothing else to tell. I'm just here doing research for my novel. Figured there might be a prisoner or two with an interesting story.
Is that right? Well, I doubt you'll get much interesting out of Mortimer over there, but I won't stop you. Make it quick. Public hours are over soon.
Understood, Sheriff.
Touch those and you'll be wearing them.
Why leave handcuffs out here?
Most people in this town have the sense to understand. I hope you count yourself among. You're trying my...
Don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
Guess it keeps this place warm in the... Not a chance. You're Mortimer, yeah?
Oh, bad trip. Or maybe a really good one.
And now the sheriff's got you locked in here until...
Hopefully that's all. He seemed angrier. I think I did something this time.
There's no way you totally forgot what happened.
You'd be surprised. Those mushrooms. But when they punch you the right way, let's just say the Watambu were on.
You're this messed up from some mushrooms?
Oh, those aren't some mushrooms. But sometimes they get a mind, and then you end up losing yours.
Did you say what, Tom?
People who lived here a long time ago. They're the ones who figured out about the mushrooms.
Do you know anything else about them?
Did I already say they lived here a long time ago?
Yes.
Well, that's all I got.
You gotta remember something. Where were you?
Dr. Morgan's office, same as usual. He said I was licking the window of the candy store, screaming that it needed... And then the sheriff came in and started asking me questions about some...
The sheriff asked you about a green...
I don't know. The doctor said it was... I didn't get a good look because... oh no. The sheriff must think I stole it.
Where's the green thing now?
If the sheriff hasn't figured out who it belongs to, he...
And where's that?
In one of the lockers over there. Enjoy your freedom.
What is this, a spittoon? Mortimer said he was found holding some... Mortimer said he was found holding some green thing, and it's probably... Putting a bunch of dents in a... The wheels are missing. They have a little bit of everything in there. They're Little Rider brand. It tells your... I've seen these around before. They play a quick...
I'm afraid those aren't for sale, sir.
She ought to be in pictures. She makes me feel like I'm a... Those things look like they could suck the...
Sir, don't touch that. These...
Apparently he's been doing it for as long as they've...
You're kidding.
That's what I said. Oh, I think you have a delivery.
Can I help you?
Who's this gross guy you're talking...
I'm sorry, does that sound like it's a...
Annette, are you a customer, sir?
No.
Then I'm sorry, does that sound like a...
Are there any new fashionable trends I should...
No offense, but it looks like you should start...
That's very offensive.
Sir, Annette said no...
Those machines are huge.
They do?
No, Annette. Don't listen to the... The hair dryers are indeed large, sir, but they...
How hot do those things get? Could that...
Wait! Could it, Mary?
No! Sir, you are distressing my client. You have no business...
Either of you smell burning?
Burning? Oh my god! Do I?
No burning, Annette. Zero burning. Just dry, healthy hair. Sir, get out already. Please come again.
A run-of-the-mill public telephone.
You break, you buy.
And hello to you too. Impressive fan.
Not for sale.
Why not?
Nothing wrong with...
An assortment of dusty old electronics. Hi there.
You break, you buy.
Yes, you are. I'm allowed to try this
Yes, but...
I break, I buy.
Da.
What about the phonographs? Can I try those?
No.
Why not?
No sign.
Can't argue with that. Bit of a strange question for you. Do your radios ever give you horrific depictions of past events?
You mean news report? Yes, radio gets news report. 15% extra.
No, like, never mind. I'm a little short on cash. What happened?
You break.
Understood.
Thanks for business.
An assortment of... No reason to risk it. Effortlessly mysterious.
Please don't touch the hair clippings, sir. It's unhygienic and odd.
Sure enough, it's holding a coat. Classic and clean. It's like the barber's equivalent of a doctorate. I've always been more of a sideburns guy. Looks new. Hey, I know that guy.
Just the fellow I wanted to see.
You know me?
I know everything that I need to.
Which is?
That you are a man in dire...
There's hair all over the floor.
First time in a barber...
No, it's just usually they...
As I will be doing when I close up.
Does hair work as fertilizer?
I have no idea.
Mind if I grab a handful of that hair?
Whatever do you want?
I don't know.
Surely you see the absurdity in...
Yes. So can I grab...
No. As I told you...
You ever nick anybody with that razor over...
Indeed it is sharp. It is in fact much more dangerous. And I can assure you I have never injured a... Not to mention my...
You said you have an aversion to blood. How...
Why? You're not bleeding, are you? You have to tell me if you're bleeding.
So pretty bad then.
All things being equal, I will leave it at that.
What do you charge for a haircut? I'm low on...
How much do you have?
0.
Ah, I fear I charge a touch more, but seeing as how I'm newly arrived, allow me to offer you a complimentary shave, provided that you return for a proper haircut.
I suppose a quick...
That's the spirit. There we are, my friend. Duke.
Not sure why I'd do that. Would you mind touching...
That won't...
Gotcha! Did I spook you there? Just a little catch-up prank. Sir? What the? He can't be. You call this a minor reversion of blood? I didn't, it was just, He was in my nightmare, like the man in the car. How many other heads were mounted on that wall, besides mine? Am I next? What am I supposed to do? I can't tell the sheriff, and if I leave town, he'll have all the more reason to suspect me. I'm stuck. There's no talking to him now. I have no idea why I would need this. Classic and clean. Looks new. Hey. Sure enough. I imagine it's for employees. Pardon me, ladies. I dropped my wallet. Not to be a broken record.
What is it now, sir?
There's an awful lot of hair on the floor. Is the hairdryer supposed to do that?
That's my hair! My beautiful hair is ruined!
Annette, I'm so sorry.
Well, that went better than the prank with the barber. Ow! These hair... Those things look like they... There's a nearly... She probably won't miss it. There are... Those things look like they could... I'm afraid to touch them with my bare hands. There's a lot... It's a bold, vivid green. I'll stay out here. The sheriff must have covered up this wall so no one would see Lena's drawings. It looks custom made. An oil lamp, minus the oil. How would that help? What would that do? It looks custom made. There's a narrow slot on the side for something.
Mr. Green.
Hello again, Sheriff.
Got a minute?
Yeah?
Did you happen to visit this barbershop earlier?
I can't say I...
Have you seen anyone walking around?
I can't...
What can you say, Mr. Green?
I hope whatever...
Well, we don't have a missing person. Listen, if you happen to recall anything...
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Green.
Continuing to... Lovely evening.
Peaceful, too.
Expecting a war later?
Expecting anything.
Harvey Green. What does the neighborhood...
Suspicious activity, along with suspicious...
Wait, so how much activity...
Why do you ask? Seems suspicious.
How many people are...
5, if you count my...
And
my 8-month-old son and my dog.
Uh-huh. Does the neighborhood watch work with the police?
The police? Please.
Yes?
The safety of the public is best secured, but more specifically, by...
Quite the radio you have back there.
Appreciate it.
Isn't the roof antenna a bit overkill?
Absolutely not. It's for the watch, tuned to our secure frequency.
Oh, which frequency's that?
Did you miss the secure?
Mind if I borrow some gas?
Sorry, can't...
You can't spare a drop?
Lawnmower's a ruse. This gas bill can't be too careful. Stay frosty.
I can't see which frequency it's... That thing could probably pick up sick... I'm no expert, but they look nice enough. Cross-sections and schematics for different... I guess something's finishing up in there. Can't deny the guy makes a lot of pots. It's full of small clay discs.
Hello, friend.
Oh, I've never really worked...
Who said anything about clay?
Did you make everything in here?
A few are by students, but for...
Impressive work.
The wheel does the work. We simply...
But don't you turn the... Are you done for the day?
I am not. But at this moment, hardly a potter at all.
Can you get more?
I can. But the absence of a...
Right.
Left, actually. See you... The earth... You have clay for...
Good guess.
Something like... In return, you take any...
Even one of those chips?
You will use it to defraud the...
Oh, no, I have a wobbly table.
Ah, yes. I am familiar. You help yourself. They aren't painted anyway. The casino paints the chips after...
Thanks for this.
Thank you for my clay. You have other matters that you will attend to now.
Not too shabby. Looks real enough to me, anyway. Little Italy pizza and Italian... I have the strangest feeling these guys are brothers. Piping hot and ready to go. They look crispy. That guy sure has strong opinions about something.
If you're here for dinner, pick a table.
I'm not hungry.
What are you, the health inspector then?
What's your problem with the health inspector?
Those government jamokes will find any excuse. I bust my ass night after night slinging pizzas, and they expect me. God forbid there's one measly rat in your sight.
Where did you learn to make pizza?
Ever hear of a little place called Naples?
Yeah.
Well, so had the author of a cookbook I found.
You're getting pretty good air on those dough tosses.
Please, this is rookie stuff. Check this out.
Dang.
Ha! Best part of the job right there.
Could you toss that dough again?
Anything for a fan. 2 points! Arrivederci.
People's clothes are hanging over the pizzeria. The pizza chef's working right below here. I don't follow. How would that help? Time to go fishing.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Could you toss that?
Anything? Oh, for crying out loud! You know what? Screw this. I'm having a smoke. Anybody leaves without paying, I burn your house down.
I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't... I feel bad. I stole his dough and now I don't even want it. Piping hot and... Got nothing to... That guy sure has strong... Looks exactly like the real thing. I think I hear...
Oh, that equipment's for members. Well, hello.
Thanks.
What brings you to our little
Do you know a woman in town named...
Oh, Lena? She always looks a little sad.
Why the gas mask?
Oh, the plants are... You don't want to...
Mind if I borrow the mask?
Oh, I wish you could.
What's that you're working on?
Oh, this? I like to think this little guy appreciates... Have a good one, hon.
Constance DeWitt. You are?
Harvey.
You here to compete? Or
what kind of competition are we...
Floral arrangements.
Lovely.
Membership in the highly select...
What's that?
It's this, genius.
Oh. How do I sign up for the...
You sure you're up?
Why wouldn't I?
You need to arrange flowers.
That's a totally different...
Whatever you say. If you're serious, put together an entry and place...
Have you watered those arrangements lately?
I don't think you know it. That should hold him over. You got a question or what? Try not to touch anything.
It's for keeping plants fresh in the nursery. 2 nice things of flowers ready to be judged. The other 2 entries are in vases.
Don't you dare walk.
Oh, yeah. Remnants of a meteorite that landed. Remnants of another meteorite that landed. They're painted with an impressive amount of detail.
Thank you. I find myself with an impressive amount of free time.
The astrolabe was used for centuries to identify stars and planets.